Hallo und herzlich willkommen zum 38. DOK.fest München. Mein Name ist Eva Bauriedl. Ich bin Schauspielerin und freue mich sehr, mit Ihnen und mit Adela gleich das Filmgespräch zu führen. Welcome you to the 38th DOK.fest Munich. My name is Eva Bauriedl. I'm an actress, and today it's about the movie Art Talent Show. And we are very happy that you are watching, or wherever you're watching or listening from, that you join us. And now we have the opportunity to talk with the director Adela Wagner-Komrzy, and it's about the film Art Talent Show. The film comes in the section Best of Fests 2023. Before I will talk to Adela, I will perform you later. So now we have Adela in the talk, and I will start with the questions. So hello, Adela.
Hello. Thank you for invitation, and it's nice to be part of the DOK Munich Festival after 1 year. Thank you.
Yeah, my first question is, what was your motivation to make a film about the entrance exam and of the Academy of Fine Arts in Prague? What was the motivation?
Yeah, I must actually say one thing on the beginning, that I have a co-director, Tomáš Bojar. So we are two directors, which was actually first experience like this cooperation with another director. Just not to forget about him. And the motivation, I was actually asked from Academy of Fine Arts to make TV film for their anniversary, because they had a few years ago 220th anniversary since the school was built. And they asked me to do it, but I didn't want to make a film just for television, because I was on film school and I had another projects and my graduation film, and I wanted to make something more like outdoor film, not just for television. And in that moment I went to tell the management of the school this news that I probably will not be able to make such a film they want. And I realized that I have another idea on my mind, and it reminded me a film from Claire Simon about the graduation, about the entrance process on La Femme, the French film school. And so I told the management of Academy of Fine Arts in Prague that I will probably not be able to make the film for television, but I have a different idea. What about to make a film about the entrance process? And they said, okay, we trust you. And I was completely surprised, because I thought like nobody wants to have a film crew like in the state institution, but they were very brave and they let us in, which I really appreciated. So we went to this to school 1 year before the real shooting, and we were very close to the teachers and all the school, and then we were able to shoot.
Oh, okay, nice. And how did you choose the protagonists? So, what was your decision to choose this kind of protagonist?
Yeah, actually, we were not able to shoot in all studios. There are on the academy like 18 studios, but we had to select only 3 of them. It was very hard for us, but some of the teachers, some of the pedagogues didn't want to participate in the filming process, so it was one part which was like clear, and then we selected the teachers and the studios not the media. We didn't select the media like sculpture, painting, etc. But we choose their approach to the selection process. Like we wanted to choose such pedagogues, such teachers, and such studios, which would be in contrast, which have different approach to the selection process. So, for example, the one which is new media, there are two girls. They want to build up like non-hierarchy studio. All the students and the teachers are on the same level. They are more friends. They should more collaborate with each other. So this is their aim, how to select the new students, new adepts for the. So it was something. Then the atelier, for example, from Vladimir Kokolia, the graphic studio, he's kind of matador, he's kind of mister. So it's completely different approach how they work in the studio and how they also select new students. And the third one, it's a painting studio, and they are kind of debaters. They ask the students provocative questions, and they think that it's very important to make art, but to know about the context where the art is made. So there are different approaches. It was how we selected the protagonists.
Ah, okay. Now I would like to come to the first answer which you gave me, that the Fine Art Academy comes to you and wanted that you make a film. Like is this why because you become really close to the jury and into the rooms when they were talking about details and about the process? Is this the reason why you come so close to the teachers, or was it complicated to entrance into all the secret rooms, let's say?
Yeah. The school and the management actually of the school, the establishment, was very open to us. They wanted to make the film as well as we as filmmakers. So they helped us to pitch the idea to the school. So it was the first thing. They were on our side, and they were also surprised which message we will bring by the film. So it was one thing, and the another, when we choose the protagonists who are in the film, they of course wanted to participate on the film process. So they were also very open, and they understood the idea, and they were also curious which message we will bring by the film, because on the beginning all the teachers they said to us like, it's not interesting at all, this process. Why do you want to make a film about it? It's completely boring. But we knew from our point of view that it's not boring at all, and that it may say a lot about art scene and another topics. So I think it was this moment that we were very open to each other, and they trusted us, we trusted them, and the trust was built up quite fast. So yeah, it was very transparent from both sides.
Nice. And the protagonists, did they reach the goals, or they come into the entrance of the school? Or which one? All of them, or
You mean the students?
Yes,
like
yes.
Not the students, but let's say adepts of art.
Yeah, the protagonist which you filmed most, let's say.
Yeah. It's of course it's very important to talk about it, because we were quite afraid with Tomáš how it would be possible to shoot a lot of people who we do not know, and because we saw the students or the adepts for the first time you know, we knew the teachers for a longer time, but the students, we didn't know. They just came to the school for their examination process, for their exams. They wanted to be accepted on the academy. It was their dream, and we saw them for the first time. So we said, like, how to do it, you know, in the time of GDPR and this kind of thing. But again, the school was very helpful to the producers. So we sent to the adepts of art some letters a really long time before the exams were happening. So they got the information that some film is gonna be made during their examination process. And there was also a question if they want to be in the film or not. If they don't want to participate, they mustn't. So there was a lot of kind of big process behind the scenes with the adepts, with the protagonists in the role of students, that they had a chance to decline participating in the movie.
I also want to add another topic, because sometimes you were filming details, which I really liked. It was, for example, when the teacher brewed the coffee, and you filmed it for a long time. This detail when the coffee ran out, or also the entrance. You were filming really often the entrance and the heavy doors and so on. How comes to add this kind of very nice details into the documentation?
You know, as I said, we went to the school all the year before we were really shooting. So we knew all these details, and we were, you know, we had it in front of our eyes, and we wanted to bring it to the viewers. So to the audience, so this is one thing that we liked it, but also the reason was, for example, with the entrance to the school, that was kind of metaphor that, you know, we had the women who are kind of guards of the
portier, yeah.
Exactly. So we wanted also to bring different point of view than only to have the point of view from the real artists, like also from the
the entrance showed me a little bit that it's also art, and it comes to another question, because one teacher said the line between the reality and the art has been smugged. Do you think so too? Because the entrance situation, the portier, and then the protagonist?
This is a question which we wanted to bring by the film, actually. And I still don't have the finished answer to this. But sometimes there are also some artists who say that life is art, that they don't make a difference. So I think there is not a finished answer to this, but sometimes it's quite heavy and difficult to see the in-between line. And but also there is some opposite point of view, that sometimes the art is in its bubble, and it's very difficult to reach it. And that's what I was interested in, actually. If the art is still communicating with the world or not, and it's really in the bubble. And I don't also have the finished answer, and it's not that clear that I would say this is like this or this, but I think it's more in the bubble. My experience from that year, which we were shooting, that the young people were wanted to make the art for themselves. It was what we heard quite often, for themselves, from their feelings, and there was just a lack of interest in the world in general. I was surprised by this.
And the last question which I have is, how goes on with our talent show? So you already got an award for it, and will it comes also in other cinemas, or how does it?
Yeah, we premiered actually in Karlovy Vary Film Festival, which was nice for us to show it to the Czech but also international audience, and we got 2 awards there, which is, funny in context of art to talk about awards, but it happened, and it also opened the way or the journey to the film to different countries. So the film was shown on a lot of festivals and also had American distribution, which is still going on. Wow. And in Czech cinemas it was quite successful. And because people usually don't go to documentaries, but this they really liked. And also it goes online on VODs quite well. So yeah, and we are happy to screen it in Germany. If there is somebody who would like to buy the film to German distribution, we will be very happy.
And we are also happy that we can show it here on the DOK.fest Munich. It's very nice that you bring us this nice film about fine arts and about the school, about this big thing, and so it's a really long process to come into this academia. So thank you for this nice talk, Adela, and yes.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
Thank you.
And I also want to add that the movie Art Talent Show is also nominated in the DOK.fest for the Audience Award. The Audience Award, so you can also vote online until the end of the festival, so until the 20th of May. There will be honored maybe the Art Talent Show at the last day of the festival, as I said. So you can vote online for the Audience Award, Kino Audience Award. It's donated from Dreisat and from BR. So thank you very much, Adela, for joining us to the nice interview. Thank you so much and have a nice day.
Thank you, you too.